Hello and welcome to Pokemon Horizons episode 130. Okay, so the strong spheres are on sale. Yeah, and it seems like people are loving it. I hope the guy with the Luxio wins. Probably not. Probably just gonna be them fight because they are both using strong spheres, right? Yeah. Oh man. Oh. Yeah, that would probably be an amazing battle. Oh god. You're like, perfect. I assume the goal is to just make people lose connection, the bond between trainer and Pokemon. But for what reason? Like, I'm trying to understand for exactly what reason. You can say, oh, to be able to control the world, but I don't know. We also, let's see, comment by Chemical Master was, I noted that you mentioned me, Purple Coin. Thanks, I feel kind of flattered. And I always, I try to read comments at the end of the video. After, I talk about the episode, I always go back, or I try to remember to go back and read what comments people left on the previous episode. In case something I missed. Even though I do read them as I get them, you know. That's why I don't respond by typing often. And not only because it's difficult for me. Like, I always have problem like talking to people through texts or something. I prefer talking to people. Yeah. But I do read all the comments. Hammer on the night of the red moon. Alright. The New World Order, okay. I don't know. Every time I see Agate, I'm like, man, she's hot as fuck. Yeah, I mean, there is, a shaft that can blow up your battle station. Okay. So the reason she's working with him is because I mean that's cute, He cares about his Umbreon, right? Is that a Pokemon called Arctibax? Is that what that's called? I know it's Excalibur's pre-Evo, but oh, it's because it's the strong sphere. All right, yeah. So he lost this dash bun. Maybe he shouldn't be a trainer, that guy. Actually. So in that case, maybe him using the strong sphere ended up being a good thing. The dash bun is no longer with him. Like, and what's that? Okay, so they called ahead and told them We did it! They were. Okay, so that tells us that we're gonna see them when our heroes go to Rakwa. Got it. I do wonder, I'll talk a bit about this, because it does seem like Pokemon Horizon is about to end, but the next Pokemon game comes out in 2027. So I do wonder what they'll do, you know, or maybe Horizon will be a lot longer. We're gonna get something after and the Curium plot. Alright. So Alt is not gonna Terra. Poison and Ghost. Oh yeah, Amethio is Ghost. Some people have told me that it probably is Diana's... Oh wait. Is that Samuchi that... Oh, okay, no, okay. Yeah, okay. So the people who said that it probably is Diana's... Like Eikyoke, for example, said that it had been hinted to be Petarant. So yeah, that seems a bit true. At first there, I thought it was gonna be like, oh, maybe they bring in... Because is there something like that? Is there a way to change Terra types of Pokemon? I don't think so, right? I don't know. Like maybe there's like a mochi you can eat to make you... I'm not sure if that's how it works, however. No, probably not, right? Because I do think there are certain Pokemon that are like Terra locked in competitive, which would make sense if there was a way to change Terra types. Oh? But I'm here to stop you guys. And they're like, oh, you think we care? I mean, I think... They're like, no. I don't think you believe that. Yeah, I don't think you truly want that. Especially with, you know, how we've seen you before. Yeah, yeah, there we go, you know. No, she has 3 Pokemon. Oh yeah, wait. We've seen her Medicham. She has a Natu. And what other Pokemon does she have? Are we gonna see it here? Okay. But I mean, it obviously seems to be something more than that, just... Oh, yes, a Rotom Mo. That's cool. Oh yeah, I think we saw his Rotom Mo in a previous episode, right? Yeah, he's your former mentor, okay. Okay. I mean, that's actually, you know, one thing. This is the first time we see them immediately Terra. Get that power boost immediately. Because he's kind of like, I don't care, I'm not going to use defensive Terra on my Rotom. Okay. Explode! Oh. Okay, EM wave is not Thunder wave. Yeah, oh. What move was that? Is that Heavy Slam? Oof. Yeah, and like she's the only one who hasn't used a Strong Sphere, and she's the one. Oh, Trick Room, that's cool. But I'm not using the topsy-turvy move. Okay, nice, that's cool. I like your Hamber. So please, Coral and Onyx, understand now that, you know, using the Strong Sphere isn't good. Hmm. And she's only using one of her Pokemon. But that's the thing. That's meditate to boost his attack. So even though she's using a Strong Sphere, her meditate still listens. So that is something, yeah, that's meditate. Or meditate, sorry. It ran out. It doesn't last very long. Or maybe that's Calm Mind, actually. Because obviously that's Psybeam, but Psybeam wouldn't be boosted by a Meditate. Holy shit. He like, who said I... Oh, he has an Ursaluna Blood Moon. That's why it's called the title, okay. Oh, you look so good. Every time I see her, you know, like, she looks great. You too, Hamburg, also looks great like that. Okay, this is cool. My mind's eye ability. Okay, you know, it's Moonblast. Oh god. Like I would okay, so his game is probably gonna be just knowing a bunch of moon attacks. We're gonna have to see. God, why is it called Blood Moon? The actual like attack. Oof. Yeah, looks great. Oh, I love Ursaluna, especially Blood Moon. I think Blood Moon looks better than the original Ursaluna, but I also like original Ursaluna. I do like Ursaring as well. Okay, yeah, so he got a Blood Loon, Blood Moon Ursaluna, and she got the Petarant. Join me. Alright. Gachiguma. Okay, so that's what it's called in Japanese. Blood Moon, here we go. Oh my god, you're dead. You're dead. Onyx, yeah. Yeah, is this really what you want to become? Oh, so that's how she used to be. Like, well, you just lost. And you did knock her Pokemon out. Yeah, I think she looks cool. Oh, she has a little Haunter plush. He's a delinquent bastard. Yeah, I mean, if he has that reputation, you know what? Don't just stand and talk, move. Like, you really think so? I wonder where they are. Now, which city that is. Like, well, like, we can't do it. Yeah, sure, very important, but we can't fund it. Well, then you're the wonderful teacher. Yeah, so it is, obviously a town that isn't doing very well. So the whole point that she's doing isn't just for fucking school. She wants the town to do well. Here we go, just some quick character backstory for these three. I mean, you guys know that. And it's like we're not good guys. But this is not something we want. This is the wrong type of bad. Okay, Mega. So man, why didn't you use that to begin with, huh, Master? So I guess you could combine the Mega and the Strong Sphere. No, maybe. And is that something you want to compromise? Oof. A huge power Zen Headbutt from Medicham. That's not what you want. Well, not huge power, pure power from Mega Medicham. Here comes X Kick. Oof. Yeah, you're dead. So a crit. Like, nope. That means you have a connection. He's like, nope, you're not doing shit. Oh, okay. A little bit weird how he disappeared like that, but okay. I assume that's why he didn't use this Blood Moon Ursaluna is super fast. That's why he didn't use it with Trick Room. Yes, it is. Okay, so he actually reported. He's like, yeah, I know. People even here in the Hoenn region have started using those. Okay, her eyes looked a little bit weird there. Like Oreo's eyes. Yeah, hopefully you've informed Diana that she's part of the plan. Nice. Yosu. Okay, let's skip the Mega. Let's see, unless it's a new Mega. Okay, no. It's gonna be the other Mewtwo one. Okay, we're gonna get a Freed-centric episode. Oh, and then that guy. Oh no, I don't want to see him again. Okay, so, I mean, oh, well, seeing Anne back. Ah, and he's got, okay. Mega Halusha and Roy is gonna battle his Mega Trainer. They're coming, they're assembling, the allies. Okay, so that's what that next episode. So, actually, probably episode 132 is probably when they're gonna leave then. Well, maybe at the end of the next episode, because that episode is gonna be about getting all of the allies in. Okay. This episode was good. I don't think it was as good as the previous episode. Previous episode, really, really good. This one was like good. You know, getting some explorers, seeing the battle. This was fine. I liked Hambel this episode. I do like that he kind of went like, you know, we're not good guys, but this thing that we're doing here is not, you know, is this what you guys truly want? I know that's not what you guys want. I don't have much more to say about it. I liked it. If I were to give it a ranking, probably a 6 out of 9, probably. Yeah, maybe 7. It's kind of like it could be either one. Okay, well, let me put them in front of me. By Shireen. Oh, whoops, the comment disappeared. Here we go. Rayquaza is beautiful. It is. Both Rayquaza is one of the Pokemon that looks great when it's not shiny, and also looks great with it's shiny. Not all Pokemon are that way, sadly. Oh yeah, and here, you know, with Akioka about Diana's Pecharunt being a poison terror type. Yeah, and this is one thing I actually forgot. That in the previous but Akioka also said, in the previous episode where Agate battled Dot, she told Hambel that she has her own personal agenda to fulfill. That's why she was sticking around Spinel. That is the episode where Medicham battled Tinkaton, right? Or is it the battle when Gimmighoul evolved? Don't remember. Sorry, it's late as I'm recording this. Jackson, okay. Jackson Green, 9729. Oh no, wait, that's not a Pokemon. That's not a Pokemon video, sorry. Brandon Thompson. I really like this battle. Roy and Alt teamwork was on point. I have to say, the Dragon Girl squad was really annoying. I don't think they were that annoying. But I do think the battle was great and the teamwork was amazing. Anja Vujasin? Anja Vujasin 2454 said, Pokemon Horizon, Liko, 3, and then heart. Yeah, 3 hearts for Liko. Duplin, I miss when Dot's hair completely covered her upper face. It made the reveal to her giant forehead more impactful. Which, I would agree, but I do like seeing one of her eyes. Not only because it symbolizes that, she's a bit more open, she has opened up a bit more, but also I just think it looks better. I want to see at least one of her eyes. I do like that it still covers one of her eyes and we don't see both. So for me, I actually think that's a positive. And then also at 21:59, Goodemin is fucking dead. And I think that's something I missed the first time because I didn't pay attention to, that Mega Mewtwo just punched Goodemin. I mean, that is a little fun thing that they're doing with those Mega things, where Goodemin just gets attacked by them. Obviously, I think it reminds a lot of the old Oak when he talked about the Pokemon and then the Pokemon just smack him or something, I think it's a play on that, which is fun. And then I wonder if Roy, going on a defensive with Lucario, was harkening back to the lesson he learned from losing to Nemona by going hyper offensive. Which actually might be true, because it's kind of like, if he didn't just spam a bunch of Metal Claws there and just fell back and let Lucario feel the aura to maybe try and dodge the focus punch, maybe that would have been better. So, yeah, that probably is true. That probably is the case.